Looking to know more about what's happening with the crazy Nashville real estate market? Well, you're in the right spot because I'm going to be sharing market trends and insights from April 2024. This is covering Davidson, Williamson, and Rutherford counties, and be sure to stick around to the end to know how this market could impact your future buying and selling goals. In the month of April, we saw the inventory supply go up slightly from 3.12 months in March to 3.2 months in April. Although it increased, a 3-month supply keeps us in a seller's market. But what exactly does the inventory supply mean? This tells us how many months it would take for all of the homes currently on the market to sell. We see 4 to 6 months of inventory as a balanced market, which keeps prices steady. Less than 4 months means there's not a lot of inventory, which drives the prices up. And more than 6 months of supply means there's a lot of properties available and can drive prices down. It's good old supply and demand. Now let's take a look at some prices. The average home is selling for nearly $817,000. This is up 5% from last month and 19% from this time last year. Keep in mind, this is the average of the greater Nashville area, so we have Rutherford coming in at $516,000, Davidson County at $765,000, and Williamson County leading the charge with an average home sales price of nearly $1.2 million. We did see prices in both Rutherford and Davidson increase from last month, while Williamson had a slight decrease. List to sell price ratio. Taking a look at what the houses were listed for versus what they actually sold for brings an interesting view into the effectiveness of negotiations, pricing strategies, and influence on buyers' perceptions. Our average list to sell ratio is sitting at 75%, which is up slightly from last month at 72%, meaning we saw the sales price of the home get closer to what the list price was. Looking at each county, we have Davidson at 79%, Rutherford is closest to list price at 85%, and Williamson sees the largest gap at 71% sell to list price ratio. Keep in mind, when looking at this stat, it has a lot to do with the strategy the seller is using when listing their home. Underpricing can lead to bidding wars, while overpricing can lead to price reductions. Days on market. So exactly how long is it taking for properties to sell? We are currently sitting at an average of only 27 days for a home to sell in this market. This is down 18% from both last month and last year, where the average days on market was at 32 days. We do see the days on market vary slightly between counties. Williamson is the longest right now at 30 days on the market, Davidson is at 26, and Rutherford is the fastest, coming in at an average of 24 days on the market. According to Forbes Advisors, and as reported by Freddie Mac, the average 30-year fixed-rate mortgage stands at 7.22% as of May 2nd. The Federal Reserve has indicated potential rate cuts within the year, which could lead to a decrease in mortgage rates. However, even with these anticipated cuts, rates are expected to stay above 6% throughout 2024. Experts suggest that the peak in mortgage rates has passed, but any significant reduction will occur slowly. Economic data and Fed policies will play a critical role in determining the pace and extent of the rate decreases. Inflation trends and Treasury yields are also factors that could influence mortgage rates going forward. Overall, a modest easing of mortgage rates is expected, but the process may be gradual and subject to economic fluctuations. Of course, it's best to speak with a trusted lender directly for your own personal situation and our local market here in the greater Nashville area. If you need a recommendation, I'd be happy to refer you to a few expert partners that I have. The start of the spring season in the greater Nashville area revealed a slight increase in inventory supply, with a shift from 3.1 to 3.2 months, indicating a market that's still favoring sellers. Supporting this, the average home price surged to $817,000, marking a 5% increase from the previous month and a substantial 19% surge year over year. Notably, Rutherford and Davidson counties experienced the price increases, contrasting with Williamson County's slight decrease to $1.2 million. Negotiation dynamics were apparent, with the average list-to-sell price ratio improving to 75%, indicating a narrow gap between listing and sell prices. The average time for properties to sell increased to 27 days, with Williamson County showing the longest duration at 30 days, followed by Davidson at 26 and Rutherford proving the fastest at 24 days on market. Interest rates rose back to over 7%, and experts forecast that they are expected to stay above 6% for the rest of 2024. Of course, check with a local lender for your personalized rate check. So what does this mean for you as a seller or a buyer? For prospective buyers and sellers in the greater Nashville area, the current real estate trends bear implications worth considering. As a seller, the seller's market suggests favorable conditions, but strategic pricing and negotiations approach remain crucial in maximizing your returns. The rising average home price indicates a potential opportunity for sellers to capitalize on the market's upward momentum. On the buyer side, the lower list to sell price ratio might present negotiation opportunities, especially in areas where the ratio has declined. However, buyers should be mindful of the competition and the landscape, with properties taking an average of only 27 days to sell. Additionally, with mortgage rates staying in the 6 to 7% range, now might be an opportune time for buyers to explore their options and potentially secure favorable financing terms while combating the rising home prices. In navigating these trends, whether you're in the market for a new home or considering selling, your unique circumstances deserve personalized attention. While general market updates are great, I offer a comprehensive analysis for your home or valuable insights for your house hunting journey. Feel free to reach out by clicking the link below, and we'll schedule some time to look at your specific needs and situation. In the meantime, be sure to check out my other videos, and I'll be back next month with another market update.